This demo will show you how secure data classification, powered by Bolden James and secure rights management, can reduce the risk of data loss and misuse by providing meaningful classification to Office documents and automatically attaching granular usage controls to these documents to enforce and track sensitive information when utilized and shared. Let's get started. In this first scenario, we'll show you how secure data classification, powered by Bolden James, integrates with secure rights management to automatically add granular usage controls based on classification labels. Let's start with showing you how to classify, enforce, and track information when utilized and shared. First, Andrew opens an Excel spreadsheet and makes several changes to the spreadsheet by adding highlights and comments to the cell. Andrew then selects the internal classification from the top menu bar. A classification label is then automatically added to the document. Once Andrew closes and saves the document, a rights management policy mapped to the internal classification tag is automatically attached to the document. When the secured spreadsheet is reopened, the secure rights management permissions are displayed. In this scenario, Andrew is only allowed to read and edit based on the rights. If Andrew tries to print the document, his attempt to print will be blocked based on the policy. Also, if Andrew tries to cut and paste content from the protected document into a new document, his action will be blocked based on the usage policies that have been defined in the Secure Rights Management solution. In this scenario, we'll show you a situation where, based on the classification label, you don't need rights management. Andrew opens a Word document that contains a proposal. He selects Public from the classification options in the menu. Upon saving the document, the file is marked as Classified with the color green for Public. Because the document was classified as Public, no granular usage permissions are needed. In this scenario, you'll see how secure data classification prompts users to select a classification to ensure data is properly identified and tagged with the metadata that can be used by other data-centric security solutions. Let's get started. Andrew opens the Excel spreadsheet and makes changes to the document. When Andrew closes and saves the document, a classification policy prompts him to select a classification. The document will not save until the document is correctly classified. When the classification is applied, the document can be saved. In this scenario, secure data classification can check for keywords in the document to automatically determine if the correct data classification has been applied. Andrew opens an Excel spreadsheet and makes edits. He highlights a few cells in the spreadsheet and makes comments to the document. Andrew then applies the internal classification to the spreadsheet before closing and saving the document. Andrew is blocked from saving the document because it contains content that requires a different classification. Andrew was able to see why the document was flagged due to the inappropriate classification label. In this scenario, the word revenue has been defined to require a higher classification level. When Andrew goes back and changes the classification to confidential, he's then allowed to save the document. The confidential meta tag is mapped to a rights management policy that automatically protects the document. Secure data classification, powered by Bolden James and combined with secure rights management, makes information easy to identify, label, protect, and track. Learn more. Download the Secure Data Classification and Rights Management brochures.